Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday.
What's good, y'all? We're here for the dads.
That was weird. I tried to do your intro. You probably did a whole lot better at doing my intro than I did yours. Because Wind Down Wednesday gives me like a Sex in the City. Give me a girlfriend.
Well, it kind of is. Like, look at the vibe back here.
I'm saying, yeah, the sun be down. What y'all be sipping on?
Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. It's usually Pinot Grigio.
I can't do that. I got to
But,
drink something sweet.
you know, when the guys come, they be drinking like Taylor Port or something. Like, I don't know what they drink.
They should have some Hennessy in that glass, man. I need me something like
Knowing
some
them, they
brown.
probably did.
Yeah, mix up a little something like that. I want, although we're doing this collaboration, so people are probably like, what is going on right
Yep.
now? What's going on? We decided that we've been crossing each other too many times. Like, we got to get on each other's podcast. So this is the first collab.
Yep.
Thank you for allowing me to lead this one. We got a few things that we
Yes.
definitely want to talk about. And I wrote it all down because sometimes I just be getting off task.
I know. I'm a talker. Like, once
didn't
a
know
thought
that.
comes in my head, it just keeps rolling.
The first time I met you, I felt like you were an introvert, and then I saw you during
Yeah.
New Year's, and I was like, okay, she's extroverted, and then it just keeps going back and forth. So I can't really tell.
I'm
What
an
do you?
introverted extrovert. So I'm not afraid to like speak my mind, but I definitely don't like Denzel, you know, when he's in the room.
Yes, absolutely.
Like he just takes, I'm kind of like there and I will say what I'm thinking and speak my mind, but I'm not shy, but I'm definitely not extroverted like that.
Oh, okay.
So I
you
call
can talk to
myself,
anybody.
yes, I call myself an introverted extrovert.
Did you make that up? Because that might be a thing for real.
It could be. I don't.
If it's not a thing, it could be a thing.
Okay, I might have made that up, y'all.
Because I think I'm an extroverted introvert, to be
Yeah.
honest. Because most of the time, I can really go talk to anybody or whatever. But honestly, lately, I sometimes just rather be by myself.
Right, yeah. And it's weird because I say I'm an introverted extrovert because especially if I meet someone new, I like to ask questions just because so they do most of the talking.
That's not. That's smart.
Yeah.
I was about to say that's not fair, but that's smart. I
Yeah,
can't even
that's
get
what
mad
I
at
do.
that. Well, I'm doing it already where I'm getting off task. So we're talking about something else.
I
So
know.
I'll bring up the task, and I want us to get back into the conversation we're already having.
Yes.
Because we've been sitting here for like 30 minutes already. We could have done a full
Yep.
episode.
We could have.
But today I want to talk about moms versus dads asking for help.
Right.
I think it's a big thing that we need to have a conversation about, and it's good to be
Right.
able to do a mom and a dad sitting here being able to hash
with
things
two
together.
different perspectives of
Completely different.
two different perspectives of how it's perceived.
And we're young parents still, I think.
Yes.
We talked
Well,
about
I don't know how old you are, but
Oh, you don't know? I guess. I got my glasses on, my hat on. I feel
I'm
like-
gonna say 30.
yeah, that's actually perfect. I am 30. But, I mean, I found my first...
real?
No, I'm dead up 30.
Oh.
So I feel like you were being nice when you said 30. You didn't really mean that. You're like, I'm going to say... Do you think I was like 35?
I thought 30. Yeah,
Around there.
early 30s.
I thought a 40 was about to come out.
Yeah. Like, do I give off older vibes or younger vibes?
Mature.
That's good.
Mature. Yes.
Is it my glasses? This is my first time wearing my glasses on
Not your
podcast.
glasses. I could always tell someone's age just by the way they speak.
Oh, okay. Good.
Like if I'm talking to Denzel versus like my 20-year-old brother, it's completely different.
Oh gosh, I understand.
Yeah.
Definitely. My
Like-
brothers have just now started to really mature in a way that they're just talking about everything is just business and all this other stuff. Before then, I was right along with them, so I get it.
Yeah.
What does your 20-year-old brother talk about that makes him so immature? And I hope he watches this so he can.
Actually, he's a Marine, so he actually is, I think, for his age, very mature.
That's good.
But it's still like just certain things he does and says. It's like, yeah, you're 20.
Yeah, and it's because he's your brother too. So
Yeah.
like naturally, that's the first thing you think of. Like, oh, it's just my little baby brother, and this and that.
I know, but he's not huge now. Like I think my head. Oh, it's about.
Yeah, I think he was just
you got
switching the headphones in and out.
But yeah, he's like super fit, like 6 feet tall.
Oh, golly.
Huge. So I was like, oh, my baby brother, because I see him as a baby, but he's like a man that
Yeah,
talks like a teenager.
I got you. So
Yeah.
look, let me see. I wrote these down. I went on and got like some topics. Honestly, I've just been using AI to kind of figure out how I want to do this. But I wrote down the topics and I wrote down all my interview questions so I won't get out of line. But as I introduce this conversation, I really want to explore the dynamics of what a parental idea should be for asking for help. Do we ask
Yeah.
family members? Is this like a thing where we're asking friends? Do we go get help?
Right.
And kind of, I guess, discuss the social norms around why it's so hard sometimes to ask for help. Because I personally think men have certain, I don't want to say limitations or restrictions, but we put those limitations and restrictions on ourselves when it comes to asking for help. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. I think for me, I'm kind of blessed because I have a family that is really grounded and strong. And so I'm never afraid to ask my family for help. I've always been comfortable with that. The hardest thing, though, is because now that I live in Virginia and they're all in Maryland, they're not here.
That's not far though.
Yeah, it's not far, but it's like, my family, we all lived kind of in the same city. We grew up together. So it's like someone needed someone to watch someone's kid, or I needed to go to Aunt Jennifer's house or go to my, godmother's house or whatever. They could just drop me off and
Yeah.
go about their day, do what work they needed to do. Here, it's kind of like it's just me,
Yeah.
and I do get what you mean with asking for help, the stigma around it, because it's like, okay, I work from home. People think too when you work from home, you can you chilling.
Yeah, that's
Okay?
how I
That's
first
not
thought that.
true.
It's not.
Like,
It's not like that at all.
No. So I would work from home with Nova for part of the day. And when she was an infant, that was fine because she kind of just laid there and
Yeah.
rolled her head around and whatever.
Easy day.
Now she's like, what are you doing? Like, I want to sit on your lap. I want to touch your computer.
I want to eat your snacks.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to play. I want to do puzzles. I want to go outside. Like, it's completely different.
Yeah.
So I think, and when you ask for help too, I think some people look at it like, why, like, you have it easy. You don't have to commute. You don't have to do this and that. It's like, no, it's hard you have to take care of a human and then still have, answer the phone. And if she's crying in the background, you look unprofessional.
Yeah, that's a thing too.
So it's not, the same thing. And then because I don't have family here and all my friends work, we have to pay
Yeah.
for her to
That's true.
get taken care of. And it's very expensive.
Before having kids, that was the last thing I was thinking about is how close do I need to be to my family?
Yeah.
Like all I wanted to do in high school was get away, maybe as far as I possibly can, still be able to reach out and touch some of my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But you just wanted to get out of the house.
Yeah.
And now I think a lot of people are experiencing where they're like, I need to get back to
Yeah.
having like my close friends really close to me and my parents really close, especially if they're retired
Yeah.
in any capacity or have any free time because we need that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to be moving, at least my plan is hopefully next year in the summertime to move back closer
Right.
towards my wife's side of the family.
Right.
Because it's just better when you do like your
Yeah.
wife's side
And
of
it's
the
like, I
family.
want like Nova to grow up like I grew up, like my cousins, and we were all together. Like it was,
Yeah.
we were always together. Our birthdays, like, we're
always had a
always
friend.
together. Yeah.
How many cousins do you think?
Oh my gosh. How many cousins do I have?
Oh, you country for real then. It's like that. It's like that then.
I would say my family's from New York City.
Really?
Yes, and they moved to Maryland.
That is different. I wouldn't
Yeah.
expect that. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so I would say I am country, but my family is definitely my older family. They're not. Yeah.
Ah. Do y'all,
But
do
we
you
have
ever
a
see that?
huge family, though. Yes.
You ever see that clash? Like at family reunions or Thanksgiving? I don't know when it was. I'm just kind of making some drama up right now. But you ever see New York?
And see New York come out? Obviously, my
Yeah.
family, everyone's family, you have like people bicker and
That's every family,
yeah.
though.
But then it's like the next day nobody cares.
Yeah,
like,
just get over it. It's like y'all just
It's
get
like
over it.
whatever. Yeah.
And I always wish I had that. And I think I'm excited about having that for my son. Because it might be easier to ask, like, hey, can somebody pick him up from school? And
Yeah.
you not feel bad about it. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't feel bad because you're family. Yeah.
And you get to lean on them a little bit more. Do you have friends here, you would say, that you could
Yeah,
ask for
I
help?
definitely have. Like, I met a lot of neighborhood moms. They were here actually on the podcast.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
And some of your friends are funny. I'm going to say
Yeah.
that right now. Especially, trying to see if I can remember her name. So I love Bree. Don't get me wrong. I love Bree.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she's in the Navy. Swole.
Oh, Bailey. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Bailey is an interesting person.
She is hilarious. The first time when I got on, I was in the background, like kind of helping switch cameras, trying to learn what it was like being in
Yeah.
the background and do some of the electronics or whatever. I still don't even know what I'm talking about. But I was back there doing the studio thing, and it was fun. And all I could think in my head was, girlfriend. right, girlfriend. I was like, they having a blast.
We all have like very different personalities.
Every single one of y'all.
Yes, very different personalities. But then we all get along.
Yeah,
so
y'all
well.
mesh
It's really
somehow.
weird. Yeah.
It is. It's a bit weird. But I didn't mean to cut you off your question. Like,
No, you're fine. I think I was talking about asking for help, navigating that. So, yeah, I would say, and even like asking your spouse for help sometimes too, it's kind of like, Denzel, he does a lot, I think. He's a great husband and a great father. And he really, like, he'll, get Nova dressed and make her lunch and help me. He can't do her hair yet. We're working on that.
yeah, I'm scared. I don't. And the thing is, I got all boys, but all my boys got a lot of hair, like super long,
Nova's
curly hair.
I have very thick, dense, long,
And she
coarse.
got that.
Yeah, and she has hair like me.
Has he tried?
He has tried. He has not succeeded.
He will get there. He will get there.
Yes.
So I wrote down some questions for you. This is the first one I wrote down. Have you personally experienced any challenges or stereotypes related to seeking assistance as a parent?
I would say yes, because it's kind of, especially when I wasn't working, it was almost like, okay, obviously my job is taking care of the house and Nova right now. Not forever, but right now.
Right.
It was kind of like, why would you ask for help if you're just here? But people need to remember that, like, when you are a stay-at-home mom, shout out to all the stay-at-home moms.
For sure.
You work
And stay-at-home dads.
and stay-at-home dads.
Yep.
You're right, here for the dads. But you're working 24/7. Like, there's no like 9 to 5, clock in, clock out. You're good.
Mm-hmm.
It's sunrise to sundown, playing with them, taking care of the house, cleaning, bath time, girls or boys doing their hair.
Yeah.
When they're sick, who's waking up in the middle of the night when they're crying with
Ooh,
a
child.
fever? And then the next morning, it just starts over again.
Yeah.
Laundry. Don't even get me started on the laundry.
I don't know what it is about laundry. You can never keep up. And I
No.
really shouldn't even be talking about laundry because my wife knows I hate folding
I
clothes.
hate laundry.
Like, and I thought she probably slept for that, but I thought she didn't mind. Like, I thought she was just like good at it or
No.
something. Like, she didn't mind doing the laundry.
No, I hate
So
doing
like
laundry.
our switch was like I do all the cooking, whoever doesn't cook does cleaning or whatever. Then I realized I was like, this doesn't add up because if I'm cooking and then she's cleaning and then she's doing the laundry, which is essentially 24/7 because we wear clothes every day.
Yep.
She can't keep up. So I'm still trying to do a better job at being a good
Denzel,
assistant.
Give it 3 years, LG and Samsung, they are making a washing machine dryer. Literally, the clothes starts at the washing machine, drops into the dryer,
Ooh.
and then transitions and goes up and folds.
Oh, I'm buying that.
Oh, that's
I'm buying
from the
that.
washer
'cause-
to
yeah.
the dryer. And I bet you in Japan they got it already. Japan is like 25 to 30 years
ahead of us.
ahead of us in technology.
Yes.
It's already rolled that out.
Is wow.
I'm buying that because
I
I can't
need
do
that.
it. And I swear to God, Denzel, I don't know if this man just likes changing clothes. I swear he wears like 4 outfits a day.
That's me too. I think it's a guy thing.
It is. I'm like, what are you doing?
Like if I wake up, I'm not wearing what I wore to bed. So like even if I just had on shorts and stuff and went to sleep, I'm not wearing that. So I'm gonna wake up and whatever I
but
put
4
on.
outfits?
Yes, because I'm going through them right now. You wake up, you got to get out of that, right? Whatever you laid down on the floor
Well,
the night
yeah,
before.
you got to get ready. You
So
be
yeah,
crusty.
you get that. You don't be crusty. You gonna put that on. That might be your sweatpants. Maybe I got something to do at 10, so I got to put on some real clothes now. So that's like outfit number 2 already. So you put on real clothes.
Okay, so now he's exposing Denzel's crazy logic.
I was trying to give good logic to it. I don't think it's adding up from man to
Keep
woman.
going.
So
Outfit too.
so now you're outfit number 2. Now you got on your real clothes. When I come home, I can't keep my outside clothes on. I gotta take those off. But I still might have to go outside and do something, like maybe water the lawn or something. So now you just